What's going on, everybody? We are back here live here on the OT Radio Show, and we got a good show for y'all today. Today we have on singer, producer, songwriter, NFL vet Dante the Most is here joining your boy here on the show. Now listen, y'all. You know what I mean? Listen, he got hit singles like The Matrix, Friday, Lemon Drop, and now we here to talk about his hit single, Babe. So, hey, right now we're gonna have my man Dante the Most is here, join us here on the show, and we'll be back here live with him on here to have conversation with us in a few minutes. We'll be back, y'all.
What's on your mind? What's on your mind is deep though. What's speaking though? We on the air, we on the air. Just take it there, I'ma take it there. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Yeah, I talk about it, but I'm real about it. I speak on it, but don't catch feels about it. We can chop it up like it's nothing, baby.
OT Radio Show. And like I said, man, we got a very good show for y'all today. Now, our producer said he is in, ready to have conversations with us. So, producers, go ahead and bring him in. Producers, let's go. Let's go. We got him here on this beautiful Friday. He joined us. What's going on, man? How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, brother. How about yourself?
Oh man, listen, man, I'm good. I'm good. Well, first, man, thank you, man. I appreciate you joining us here on the show, man. To talk to us a little bit, bro. Definitely talk to it. Now, here on the show, we like to say we appreciate you for joining us because without you, there will be no us. So definitely, man, thank you for taking out the time to have conversation with us. Well, listen, man, you are a singer, producer, songwriter, and an NFL vet. Like, yo, we're gonna have to break all this down for people to go ahead and get the man. We gotta break it down, man. So let's start off from the beginning. Where are you from?
Originally from Daphne, Alabama.
Wow, small town out there in
Yeah,
Alabama, ain't it?
absolutely, absolutely. No, it's crazy because I lived near the water my entire life on the Gulf of Mexico. So like I'm at the very bottom of Alabama.
Uh-huh.
Went to grade school down there. Originally, actually born in Panama City, but when I was really young, moved over to Alabama, and that's where I was. That's where the fam's at.
Okay. Well, when did you know that you love music?
Uh, Fifth grade. So in fifth grade, that's when the middle school instructor for band would come over and show you all the pieces and all the different instruments and stuff like that. So I actually learned how to play alto saxophone, and that's what I did throughout middle school.
Wow, really? So you was like in a band and everything?
Yeah. I didn't do that in high school, but in middle school, I was a part of like the jazz band. I was top of the class. Definitely took pride into it.
Okay. So now, that's middle school. Now we're gonna go ahead and get to high school because during what time, when did music become like second to you? You know what I mean? Because we're gonna go through the whole chapter with everything.
Absolutely. So, a testament to my older brother, Mr. 88. Shout out to the bro, but he's the one that really like sparked the creative juices in me, from a artistic standpoint, from doodling and drawing, all the
Hmm.
way to when it comes to actually production. And so, I don't know if you're familiar, but there was this software called Mixcraft, which came out with something called Beatcraft, and Beatcraft is where
Hmm.
I kind of started production. I was in seventh grade, so I was in band, and then I was making my own beats using loops off like loopermaker.com and all that stuff like
Yeah.
that back then. So that's where it started. And going to high school, it kind of went away just because I got into football. I still
Hmm.
love music. I was doing talent shows in middle school, talent shows in high school, but the demand from football, that it was hard. So I try to balance it as much as possible, but that it's a passion of mine. If I ever get rich, it'll be because of music for sure.
Wow. All right, so let's talk about that a little bit. What was some of the the ups and downs during your NFL career?
Absolutely. So the biggest thing was, um, I always had a chip on my shoulder to like prove myself, and that was the biggest thing because I
Hmm.
wasn't the biggest, strongest. I could run fast, I could do certain things, but I wasn't the best. I didn't even like football growing up. I was doing everything. So I was in band, I was
Hmm.
in Taekwondo, I was in drama, I was doing everything. and then I had the opportunity, and I wanted to quit my 9th grade year in high school, 10th grade year, and so I was able to kind of turn this. Yeah, I was able to turn this like negative or just I don't a lack of interest into my career, and that led to 4 years in the NFL. So my biggest thing was proving myself right, betting on myself, and improving on the things I was good at, and then allowing those doors to open up.
All right, now, okay. Now we're about to get in the nitty gritty. Now, you know what I mean? Because y'all got a little bit of backstory with him. Now, what time did the spark come back for music for you?
So really, honestly, it was a year before the pandemic, and the reason why it came
Okay.
then was that's when I started singing.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
which full
Mm.
disclosure wasn't the best, but straight up. So here's the backstory, and shout out to my guy Armani Sound. He's an engineer here in Tampa, but I also went to school with him in university here at University of South Florida. So essentially, what happened was I had a song structure, I had the beat, I had everything, and I knew I couldn't sing, but I knew he could. So I brought everything to him, like, hey, I booked the studio session, like, yo, I got this song, I want you to sing, boom, boom, boom. He like leans back, he got like a joint in his hand. He's just like, "Nah, you got it, bro." And I was like, "What?" I was so caught off guard. So I went there in my head, kind of executive producer, mindset. It was like, "Nah, you about to go in the booth and start singing." So never did that before in my life. So yeah, so this is like 2019. So I'm like, "All right, cool, I'll do it." And I'm like, he's over here trying to mind you, there's no auto tune in the
Right,
ear,
right.
like this is raw. So I'm gonna hear myself for what it's worth, the raw version of my singing. I'm like, every single note's a cringe, like So keep going, just keep doing it. So that was the trigger. That was the stepping stone for me to actually, you know what, as bad as that experience was from just like listening to it, I was like, I think I'm on to something. And
Right.
so I just kept going, and I made my own beats. So I wanted to take pride in that piece of it. So, all right, I'm gonna use my own beats. I'm gonna sing on these beats. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. Everything's been kind of trappy and just real hip hop. I need more melodic, different kind of percussions, and make some different kind of music, and really make the music that I enjoy. And that's where the love for music took precedent over anything else, whether it's business, music, football, anything like that, because I knew that was my lane, and however I was going to get there, it didn't matter.
All right, so let's talk about your songwriting. You know what I mean? Tell me tell me a little bit about the difference between producing and you actually being a songwriter. Like, how did all that come about?
Right. So crazy enough, I don't produce as much as I create songs now. And that's the difference.
Mm,
And
okay.
as a
Okay.
producer, yeah, as a producer, I I used to fill in that space where the artist would be with some other sound. Now I know
Okay.
as an artist, oh, I gotta take that element out. I gotta make some room for myself. I gotta make room for someone else to sing right. I'm just like, my whole production mindset changed for the better because I was a songwriter. Now I had to figure out the breaks and the bridges and chorus and tying it in, and making
Hmm.
this moment, maximizing this moment versus, oh, I got some new sounds I'm gonna put together. That sounds cool. It changed everything. And so now as a songwriter, all my lyrics are either the truth or a slight exaggeration. So I'm expressing myself. It's self-expression. I rarely grab a story from someone else. Like J. Cole is known for like telling stories. Jay-Z, same thing. And so like that was my lane. I just had a lot on my chest and I need to get it out.
Hmm.
Right. So
Hmm.
that's where my motivation. So I never have writer's block because I just got so much inside of me and I'm
Right.
experiencing so much. I can always pull from that, and that's kind of like the ammo for any song, any creation.
What about your songs, man? Because you got hits like The Matrix, you got hits like Friday, you got hits like Lemon Drop. Friday is my favorite one. I ain't even going to sugarcoat it with you.
Hey,
I've been watching that video a couple of times, bro. So Friday is my best one. But let's talk about a little bit about your song now, Baby. What was the concept behind that song?
it's just essentially it was there's this ideal person that I want, and I can't necessarily get her, but
Hmm.
but I'm so close and I'm doing these things like I'm supposed to be doing. I'm flirting. I'm showing you a good time. I'm showing you that I'm attracted to you, and that's all I can bring to the table. And hoping that she understands that you could be this, we could be this item. You know, that we're goals essentially. And so I'm serenading her essentially with all these things that go in my head. I have no filter. I'm going for it essentially. And so that's the concept of it. You know, you could be baby is essentially, yo, like this could be us. You know, we could go there. We can do that. You know, there's no limits.
Man, bro, listen, man. Now, you doing that, right? Did you produce it yourself?
No, I didn't. So
Okay.
Paradise and AO Twisted, some again, I'm 28. You know, you got kids that are, 10 years younger than me, maybe 8 years
Right.
younger than me, producing on iPads, which is crazy.
Mm,
You know, you go from an
yeah.
MPC to an iPad, like the software on an iPad, like what are we talking about? But got in contact with these very talented young adults who know what they're
Mhm.
doing. They can set the vibe. If you got a vibe, I can rock with it. If I can sing on it, we're in the game. So I didn't produce that track. I would say the first 10 to 12 songs, like Friday, I produced that track. I think I
Mhm.
only have like 3 or 4 tracks that aren't produced by me in my catalog right now. So I do look forward to working with more people. My sound is definitely streamlining. I know what kind of sound I want, and so I look
Mhm.
forward to working with more producers and different engineers, especially.
So what can people, once they hear your music, what can people take out of it when they listen to your music?
Being themselves. That was my biggest thing. I
Mm,
I was always scared to
like
like
that.
truly be myself in any room. I thought I had to be the character of this. I thought I had to be this version. And like it slightly goes back to like code switching, for people that look like us, is like, what's the best way for me to be successful in this room? And so I'm gonna act accordingly versus being myself and doubling down on the things I believe. And so that transition was, in my adult life, and now it's everything
Mhm.
makes sense. Now everything has intention. Everything so much
Mhm.
clarity versus serving other people's ideals and what they want. It's like, no, like I know exactly what I want. I'm gonna go get it. So that's where that stems from for sure.
Dude, man, listen, man. I wish you the best, bro, because I mean, you got a whole backstory, man, that I think is very unique. Seriously, man, you got a backstory that's unique. Cause I interviewed one of your artists too. I think
Yeah. Hey,
wow,
Victoria.
what is her name? Yes, 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 yes. You know what I mean? And just and I always tell people, when you network with people, these are the people that you get, right? So you behind her doing all of this stuff too. You know what I mean? And but you are artist too. So how do all that, you being in the back producing and now being in the front doing your stuff, how did all that come? You know what I mean? Like how are you doing all this? First of all, that's what I want to know. How are you doing all this?
Yeah. So I pride myself on holding many hats. And the good thing about me doing music and kind of advocating for myself, it allows me to advocate for others. And so
Mm,
K Victoria is an extension for my family. So just had opportunities for her to go perform in Toronto for TIFF. And so that was a
yeah,
huge opportunity for her. But it allowed me to be thrown in the fire for all the business, networking, personal, wherever she needed, I had her back throughout that process. So it
right.
was cool because despite my role, I love the music industry. I love music, and any kind of facet of it I can be a part of and leverage my competency, because I know so much is second nature. Why wouldn't I serve someone else in that process? So it's an opportunity for me to
Facts.
serve in a different light,
Mm-hmm.
and experiences. These experiences, like, we have one life, but I have an opportunity to enjoy, to definitely enjoy it, and to also bring people along with me. So anything that I have is an extension of me to her and anyone else I work with. And it was magical. For her performances was amazing. She killed it.
Mm-hmm.
She did her job.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she was on point,
She
on
did.
cue, from sexy, everything. Like, she killed it. And so I'm proud of her in that sense, because it allowed me to to live through her, and that's something that not everybody gets a chance to do. So
That's a fact. That's a fact. Big ups to you. Big ups to you for that, bro. Definitely
appreciate
big up to you, man. So now on to you. where can people find you at? And are you going to be like doing like any shows or anything, man? Soon, or are you doing shows now? You know, tell the listeners
So
what's
yeah,
going
no,
on.
for sure. So right now, definitely adding to the catalog. Got some new tracks that I'm working on. Right now, actually, let's do it right here. So next Friday, I'm gonna drop a new single called Obvious. It's a cool track,
Mm-hmm.
alternative R&B track. So dropping that next week. My whole thing is I'm I'm not in a rush to find the right person, but I'm all about building a team. And so no shows on the way yet, but we definitely have some things in the catalog and on the way that will allow me to perform. Doing a lot of open mics in my area, but there's a lot of more opportunities for some stage appearances. So that's in the works. Being able to again showcase music in the digital space. I don't know if you're familiar with Web3, but definitely tapped in with a lot of
Mm-hmm.
different Web3 platforms as well. So trying to make sure that I fit appropriately. And again,
Mm-hmm.
I love music. So alternative R&B, a little bit of deep house music. I don't know if you're familiar with I'm a
Mm.
Piano.
Yeah. I know.
Man, I want to get in that space so bad, and there's nothing stopping me. So definitely want to be able to express myself in a different way on different beats and different vibes. So that's the goal right now. I want to streamline it so once it's out, it makes sense and people
Mm-hmm.
can vibe. So
All right. All right. Well, listen, man. You know what I mean? Because I definitely appreciate you joining us here on the show, man. Definitely big ups to you, man, on everything that you're doing. Where can people find you at on all social media platforms?
absolutely. So on Instagram, you can find me at eleezy91, ELEEZY91. YouTube, Dante Most. TikTok, I'll be in there a little bit. We're gonna knock the dust off, but that's Yo Dante Most at TikTok. Those are the platforms you can find me. Definitely check out the videos, the visuals. Definitely a lot more visuals. It's an awesome video production studio here in Clearwater. I'm in Clearwater, Florida right now.
Ah.
The Mandalay Social Club. Man, when you're talking about
Mm-hmm.
like film, like actual film, Super 8
Mm-hmm.
film, and stuff, different aesthetics and like that, they do an amazing job. And my last track, Baby, was filmed by Tristan. He's the GOAT, so definitely check him out as well. But definitely look forward to more visuals and content.
All right. Well, listen, man, I gotta throw you a curveball because I did some research, right? I did some research on you now. You know what I mean? Gotta do research on you. And during the time in your NFL career, you played with a team
All right.
named the Patriots, right?
Yes, sir.
Y'all
Yes,
went to the
sir.
Super Bowl. Y'all went to the Super Bowl, but y'all lost to a team with that is my favorite team. You lost to them. You know what I'm saying? The Philadelphia Eagles. You lost to them. How did you feel? You know what I mean? How during that whole moment? Honestly, let's just be real. During that whole moment of the NFL career, going to the Super Bowl, I gotta know from a player aspect, just going there. How was it just going there?
It was surreal. It happened in a flash. Going
Mm,
from on the practice squad, I was in Buffalo, not playing, to opportunity to
mm-hmm.
play for Bill Belichick. You can't ask for nothing more than that. And so I had to make sure that I came correct and make sure that I did my job. That's really what,
Yeah.
and that's the slogan up there: do your job. There's gonna be so many
Wow.
opportunities just in that. So, but yeah, the Super Bowl, it was surreal. And when you get into that, we were in Minnesota, and it's filled out, it's packed out, and
Yeah.
in college, we went to one bowl game. It wasn't packed. The Super Bowl is a totally different environment. Every little thing matters in the Super Bowl. So obviously, I'm remiss we lost. Side note: my dad's born and raised in Philly. My whole dad's side from Philly, so
Ah.
we got some roots up there. So you can imagine how he felt, right?
Yeah, yeah. Listen, listen, man. We've been starving for that for a long time, bro. I'm telling you, man. I thought I wasn't never. Honestly, it's messed up to say it, but the Eagles fans like we are, dude, that was a long time coming, bro. Like I didn't even think that I would actually be seeing us hit the Super Bowl thing, bro. Like real talk. Like I was in a crib, like, yo, dude,
Oh
oh,
yeah,
Tom Brady then came back. Oh shit, here we go. Okay, Nick Foles, there we go. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
Last second was surreal, but hey, man, I definitely appreciate you though, man. Joining us here in the show, taking out your time,
Absolutely.
just to talking to us, giving us backstory and stuff like that, man. I wish you well on everything, man. You are part of the family because you got family
Likewise.
from Philly, so we are from Philly, so you are just family. So what up with you, bro? You know what I mean? How you feeling, my guy? And
Hey,
listen, make sure you stay in touch with us, man. Make sure what I mean. You always got a home here, so anything that you got going on, holla at us. Any people that you got that you think that could come on, holla at us. We here. You know what I mean? So I
absolutely.
appreciate you, man. Definitely appreciate you. Well, yo, go ahead and tell them one more time where to find you at on all social media platforms.
Hey, look, I'm on Instagram at eleezy91, ELEEZY91, YouTube Dante Most, and then on TikTok you can find me at Yo Dante Most. Definitely check out all the content, new songs, more to come. Especially got something next week, obvious coming out next Friday. Stay tuned.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. Well, look, man, enjoy the rest of your time out there in Clearwater, Florida. Enjoy your time, man. Be easy, man. And I'll definitely be hounding at you, too. In the video, most likely we'll probably end up posting the video next week. So you'll probably see the video. We'll tag you in it probably like Monday or Tuesday. All right. Well, listen, man, I
Sure.
appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Much blessings to you, man. Keep doing your thing, bro. We here. We watching, man.
Yes, sir. Stay blessed.
All right, bro. Peace, bro. Oh man, listen, y'all. Good show. Good show once again. This is what we do here on the OT Radio Show, man. Listen, make sure y'all go ahead and follow me. Follow me, Dante Most. Follow me on all Instagram platform, social media. Holla at him. Listen, baby is hot. But like I told y'all, my favorite song is Friday. I just broke it down. Friday is my favorite song. So make sure y'all go ahead and check him out, man. Make sure y'all follow me. Make sure y'all go ahead and support me because listen, doing big things here. And hey, once again, this is what we do, y'all, here on the OT Radio Show. But like I always say, if someone asks you how you doing, you tell them you're doing better than yesterday. Make sure y'all follow us on all social media platforms. And we got some fire next week. Oh, y'all think this week was fire? Wait till you hear next week. Oh yeah, next week. So y'all make sure y'all go ahead and follow all social media platforms. I love y'all. Y'all be easy. Thank you for watching once again here on the OT Radio Show. Peace. Enjoy y'all weekend, man. All right, y'all. Holla at y'all. Peace.